When you think of an Avalon, the last thing that comes to mind is a sports sedan, right? Well, hold on just a minute. Its 2019 redesign did away with the AARP Card requirement by taking Toyota's flagship car in a decidedly sportier direction. And now, the Avalon has gone full TRD, producing something both surprising and a little naughty.
Did you ever think you'd hear a factory Avalon sound like this? The Toyota flagship that used to be synonymous with white belts and Velcro sneakers went on an HGH regimen for its 5th generation redesign and discovered a fountain of youth. I raved about its new attitude during my first test drive of the Top Dog touring model, and now Toyota has swapped out some key chassis and suspension components for TRD parts.
This is a pretty legit package here. Sure, there's no engine upgrade, but 300 plus horsepower should be good enough anyway. So the TRD treatment here includes sport-tuned shocks and lowering springs, stiffer stabilizer bars, firmer body bracing, larger brakes, lighter wheels, and a more aggressive exhaust note. Now the only obvious missed opportunity here comes in the rubber, which remains as Grand Touring all seasons.
Short for Toyota Racing Development, you can purchase TRD parts and accessories to customize a number of Toyotas. But from the factory, the TRD treatment has been exclusive to Toyota's trucks, until now. The 2020 Avalon and its younger sibling, the Camry, bring sedan lovers a taste of something racier without going over the top. The foundation from which these cars are built is perfect for this kind of tuning because it's so strong and capable. I could feel it during my Avalon touring test drive, and now the TRD version takes advantage of that solidness to deliver a car that feels sprier and arouses your spirit. The 301 horsepower V6 already provides the ample energy, but when it's lowered with greater body control, the Avalon morphs into a sleeper sports sedan you'll crave driving. Well, with that front splitter, aero skirts, spoiler, and rear diffuser, perhaps it's not going to catch as many off guard as you'd think. In wind chill pearl, this car is sharp and doesn't exactly blend in. I love the look with its large car, dark side persona, but these side skirts have a hastily added on appearance that also tend to catch your ankles upon exit. But perhaps the most surprising TRD change comes in the aggressive sounding exhaust. This is the one area where Toyota really lets it all hang out, and it's most impressive from outside the vehicle. Nothing fake here, there's enough sound to raise eyebrows from the HOA. But a set of stickier tires would help scrub out some of that understeer that's still present. Maybe Toyota will add this option down the road.
This Avalon feels noticeably tauter, with a constant undertone of exhaust burble. The seats hold you firmly in place, and the car bites harder going into a turn and holds a steadier line. But the transmission still requires you to use the paddle shifters in order to take full advantage of the engine's power. Left to its own devices, and it can feel somewhat lazy. But Toyota didn't sacrifice the Avalon's luxury status here. The ride quality is still buttery smooth, just more buttoned down. I really do like it, and the price seems downright reasonable.
With the premium audio and navigation package, this Avalon TRD checks in at $45,835. Price-wise, it slots between the limited and touring and holds the line on gas mileage, rated at 25 mpg in mixed driving on regular unleaded. The TRD accessories continue inside with lots of red accents, special mats, TRD logos, and suede-like inserts in the seats. But staying true to the Avalon's ethos, this is a very straightforward cabin with very little button clutter, using traditional controls, including a real shifter. The safety tech is complete with auto high beams and dynamic radar cruise control, among other less prominent features, and the 14-speaker JBL audio system, big touchscreen, and wired CarPlay make for a suitable infotainment experience. Sorry, Android users. There are Eco, Normal, and Sport driving modes for the 8-speed, Auto Hold for times when you're stuck in traffic, a wireless charge pad, heated seats, and a pair of USB ports in the rear. The rear seats are very long on legroom, and the trunk is 2 cubic feet larger than the Camry's. This TRD appropriately communicates its sportiness from both outside and in. It looks great and feels just as good. The Avalon TRD is a unique offering from Toyota that lets us have our fun without sacrifice. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.